everyone, today is Creepy13. My favorite hashtag to do is Creepy13. Love it. And once a month on the 13th, you post something you've made that's creepy or spooky. So, right up my alley. So, we'll walk through. So, for January, I did the owl. And I had that little creepy hand stamp. I don't know where I got that from. I put that there. I put one of Tim Holtz clocks. And that's number one. So number two, I did, I got this from a cut and collage book. And now that I'm looking on my desk, I'm wondering if I put that away. Oh, I did put it away, and I'm going to tell you why. I put it away already because I finished this whole book. So all 12 months are done already. I'm done with it. I finished it in I think 3 weeks time. I was so excited. I just went through the whole thing, and now I have nothing creepy to do. So I'm kind of bummed about that. Well, I'm sure there's other things I can do, but anyway, I had some of these in my stash. They were from a gatefold, a gate, like a die cut that's like a gate, and you open them up. So I had pieces left, so I put that there. So this is day 2. For Creepy13, you got the chalice there. I put some, see how it's glossy? I ended up putting some triple thick on him to make him a little glossy. I don't know why I did that though. And then all these are from Mystical Misty 1 during one of my swaps. No, during my birthday challenge, she ended up giving me some of these jelly prints that she had made. So the whole thing is all her jelly plates prints. So I got this piece here, that piece. This whole page is covered with them. So thank you, Misty, again. And she also gave me in Happy Mail some painted paper, some like sprayed paper and things like that. So I can't wait to use that. And then I had some black lace left. So I did that now for the third Creepy13, which is the month of March. This is what I did. I had a damask bag that I use these in my journals, but this particular one was only half the bag, so I put it behind there. I had some music sheet paper that I put. I had some gothic paper that I had left. I'm just basically using some scraps that I had, put that back there. This is this came from Temu. It was like a creepy pack, and so I put some of that up there. I got this word from a magazine, so I stuck that there. I had just a little bit of black lace left over from some projects. So I put that there. Here's another piece of this type of thing. I put it down here. I had this in my stash already. This spider and the web. So I put that there. This doesn't shed. It's like Silly Winks, but it's not. It's a different brand, and it's basically just very, very thin foam. So, and it doesn't shed, so I love that. And then I got the number 3 here. And I got these. These were in my stash from Tim Holtz. They're Tim Holtz numbers and stuff like that. So unfortunately, I didn't have enough for the whole book, but I put it where I could. And then this guy looks like someone from Frankenstein's Army. I don't know if anyone is familiar with Frankenstein's Army, but it kind of looks like he's from that because he's got like a crutch here for a leg. So I think he comes from Frankenstein's Army. I don't know. Michelle, if you're watching, ask Alan if this character comes from Frankenstein's Army, because I think he does. I think he does. And I got this in a pack from Temu that Damien bought me. He bought me a pack of all creepy, like, things like this. But then when I opened it up, I only liked like 3 images, and like I threw the rest out, and I felt bad, but they were like stupid looking. I love creepy stuff and gory stuff. That's like right up my alley. But these images were like very stupid, and like nobody was gonna craft with them. They're just stupid looking. I don't know. I can't even describe to you what it looked like. So I kept a few, and this was one of them, and I liked him. But I'm telling you, the others were just stupid. stupid. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. So I threw them out, and I didn't feel bad either because it was only like $1 something. So, I didn't feel bad throwing them. And I certainly didn't want to give them away in Happy Mail or a swap because if I wasn't going to use them, I wasn't going to give somebody something that I totally hate. Now, a lot of times I'll give things away if I get them. If it's not quite my style or something, pass it along to somebody else. I have no problem with that. If I give something to you or if something's given to me, and if you think somebody else can use it, that's fine. But this stuff was mad ugly and please, it went right in the trash because that's where it belonged. But anyway, he tried and he does really good with crafts. Whenever he has to buy me things, he does a great job at it. He always goes above and beyond. Like I needed a fabric scissor once, and he got me a 3-pack, which was a small one, a really large one, and then a medium one. Like and then I needed a hole punch, but instead of getting me just the hole punch, he gets me the We Are Memory Keepers Big Bite, the big one. And I was like, I don't need this, and it's too big. I don't need that. And he goes, you might need it in 5 years. That's his famous saying, you might need it in 5 years. Well, I use it all the time because that's the punch I use to make my journals. That's the punch I use to make holes in my journals. So I use that thing constantly. So he really goes above and beyond for crafts. He loves shopping for crafts. He loves going with me. He's a very big supporter. And this is a one flop that he tried his best to give me something gory and gross, but it was just ridiculous. So I can't complain because he always does a great job. There was another time he got me, I was debating on getting a sewing machine. Oh, he's laughing. He probably can hear me. And I was like, nah, I don't know. I'm not really going to use it that much. So he ended up getting me like a little handheld one. And I was definitely not going to use that. I was like, oh no, I need it for like paper and I got to like put it through no, I want different stitches. Like, no. So we took that right back to Hobby Lobby. That was the only other time. So I think I've been doing this now since I think 2015. So in all those years, only 2 things had to go back. So he does pretty well. And he's not one of those guys that rush you out of the store either. In fact, he helps. Like, if he sees there's clearance and I've already rummaged through it, he'll go through it himself because I might have missed something and he needs to go in there to look because I could have missed something. So he's a sweetheart with that stuff. 100% supportive. And he's just so happy that I have a hobby, and he's just great. So I can't complain at all. But anyway, this was my March Creepy 13. I hope more of you will join. Anybody can join. I guess you could say Tony from Tony's Witchy Art and Crafts is hosting it. So you can tag her too if you do the Creepy 13. Although I don't know if we're tagging. I don't think I think we're just putting hashtag Creepy 13 and doing the Creepy 13. So, but if she says otherwise, yeah, you don't have to tag her, but you could if you wanted to. But I'll see what she says about that. And really, guys, that's about it. Enough of my talking. So I can't wait for the month of April to show you what I made. But I am loving this hashtag. So thanks for watching. Happy crafting, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.